Hello again, this is AZC2. Today it came to my attention that Tang Liang Hong, a lawyer and a former Workers' Party member from Singapore, has passed away at the age of 90 while living in Hong Kong. Tang was a proponent of preserving Chinese language and culture and had previously sat on the board of several educational institutions. He later joined the Workers' Party and was part of a team led by the late J.B. Jeyaretnam in Chengshan GRC back in 1997. During the campaigning, Tang had raised the issues of the Hotel Properties Limited scandal, which then Senior Minister Lee Kuan Yew's family was implicated in. Hotel Properties Limited was founded by Ong Beng Seng, who was recently implicated in a corruption case that involved Transport Minister S. Iswaran, who ironically had also entered politics at the 1997 general election alongside Tang. Tang's allegations seriously impugn Lee Kuan Yew's character as well as that of his son Lee Hsien Loong, then the Deputy Prime Minister. This resulted in defamation claims being made against him. During the campaign period, character assassination tactics deployed by then Prime Minister Goh Chok Tong were deployed. Goh warned residents of Chengshan that a vote for the Workers' Party team would undo everything the PAP had worked for over the last 30 years. He accused Tang of playing racial politics and being a Chinese language chauvinist. Tang categorically denied those allegations, and he even filed a police report against several PAP members for their defamatory remarks about him. This resulted in him being followed by people whom he suspected were agents from the Internal Security Department. The Chengshan GRC was where the fiercest contest took place. The PAP team led by Lee Yock Suan barely retained their seats, in the same way that the PAP team in Tampines GRC 28 years later, led by Masagos Zulkifli, barely retained their seats after being challenged by Faisal Manap from the Workers' Party. The same tactics used against Tang made a comeback in the 2025 election against Faisal Manap. The only difference was that social media didn't exist in 1997, and the public believed every single bit of fake news about Tang Liang Hong because there were no counter narratives available online. 28 years later, there are more sources of news, but the establishment will always be one step ahead. Sure, they smeared Faisal, but there apparently exists in the dark corners of the web evidence of Faisal being an Islamist. So, well, then and now, I guess things haven't changed much. Back to 1997. Chengshan GRC was a battleground. It was the most marginal seat, and it allowed JB Jeyaretnam to come back to parliament as a non-constituency MP. 3 days after the elections, Tang fled Singapore for Johor Bahru because he feared reprisals from the ISD over his past activities. He stayed with a good friend, Abdul Razak Abbas, a well-known Malaysian lawyer and activist. This prompted Lee Kuan Yew to say that it was insane to seek asylum in Johor Bahru because the crime rate was ridiculously high. Many Malaysian activists rounded on Lee, saying that he was senile. But unfortunately, what he said was the truth. There were a lot of crimes in Johor Bahru then and now targeting Singaporeans. And it doesn't help matters that Singaporeans then and now have always gone to JB to fill up cheap petrol. Tang Liang Hong later fled to Melbourne, and he lived in Melbourne for a while. He subsequently lived in Malaysia and Hong Kong, and he passed away in Hong Kong. Tang was lauded for his fearlessness and his unwavering commitment to speaking truth to power. He was sued and made bankrupt. This prompted Workers' Party leader Lau Tia Kiang in 2017 to make the remark that Lee Hsien Loong doesn't sue his own siblings, but he sues opposition activists until their pants drop. In response, then Senior Minister Goh Chok Tong said, "Tang Liang Hong isn't my brother." The thing is, JB Jeyaretnam and Tang Liang Hong could have been elected members of parliament, for Chengshan GRC back in 1997, some 14 years before Lau Tia Kiang led a team that included Faisal Manap and successfully took out the PAP team in Aljunied GRC led by then Foreign Minister George Yeo. In 1997, the idea of an opposition GRC was unthinkable because this meant losing the minister and handing over the town council. Following Lau Tia Kiang's success in claiming Aljunied GRC in 2011, it is our new reality, as all but 2 GRCs are held by PAP, with the WP holding on strongly in Aljunied and Sengkang GRCs as of 2025. What happened in Chengshan may have set the ground for what happened in 2011 in Aljunied GRC, for all we know. After 1997, Chengshan GRC was split up. Some parts of Chengshan GRC were merged with Aljunied GRC. And all of Sengkang GRC used to be part of Chengshan GRC in 1997. So, the entrenchment of WP in Aljunied and Sengkang could be the PAP reaping what they sowed during the 1997 general elections, when they fought hard to retain Chengshan GRC. All in all, I say, rest in power, Mr. Tang. Your courage is sorely missed. We need more people like him. We need more people to step up and be agents of change. Let his legacy not die with him. Let it live on in all of us, in the blood of every Singaporean. Until then, goodbye.